instructions from our ring announcer, the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the home of the Golden State Warriors, the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, for this very special event and the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Tudor Promotions and Sauerland Promotions in association with Antonio Leonard Productions and Showtime. Knockdowns Ed Coyuntis and Valinda Stell. Introducing our three judges scoring this bout from ringside. From South Africa, Stanley Christodoulou. From Sweden, Michael Hook. From California, Steve Moore. Here we go with our main event of the evening. The final bout in stage one of the Super 6 World Boxing Classic and 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Oakland, California, it's Showtime! Introducing to you first, the challenger on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red, white, and blue trunks, the Bay Area Kid and boxing's pride of Oakland, California. He weighed in at a true and ready 166.5 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2004 Olympic gold medalist and the WBA #1 world rank contender, introducing the undefeated Andre S.O.G. And his opponent across the ring, the defending world champion on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the colors of the Danish flag, white trunks with red trim, and fighting out of Copenhagen, Denmark. He weighed in at 167 pounds with an outstanding record of 42 wins and only one loss. He has 32 big wins coming by way of knockout tonight in his 10th straight world title bout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time and current WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the world, known as the Viking Warrior, introducing Michael Kessler. Once again, a referee in charge, Jack Reese, now to give instructions.
Everybody out except for 2 seconds. Get these guys out. Mike, get these guys out. Get them out. Dan, it's time. Let's go. I need everybody out except everybody outside except there. No. Only him. Only him. Alright, I gave you guys instructions in the restroom. I just want to remind you guys, listen and obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up.
Round one.
Kessler expects Andre Ward to come after him in these first few rounds. And he is expecting to have to counterpunch. Ward wants to get the jab established, and he is doing it early on in this fight. And one of the other key things, all Super 6 fights are supposed to be contested in a 20-foot ring. This one is an 18-foot ring inside. Both men agreed to that provision.
Not a lot of room in there. What kind of impact will the size of the ring have on this fight, Antonio?
I think it'll do well for Andre because if any one of these fighters are able to move, and be versatile, it'll be Andre. I mean, he's known for his quick feet.
Andre Ward has started out this fight landing
at the champion.
Down in his sixth pro fight, had him in trouble, and he won a very close decision. That has dogged him a little bit as he's gone out as a pro. And Kessler people really felt like their man would be able to hurt him, but this is a whole different Andre Ward. This is a constant Andre Ward, and Ward will be fighting like the champion, as Antonio said, because he's making Kessler come to him.
Let's take a look at press roll scoring through 3.
Michael Engard of the Sauerland Event from Denmark, and Robert Huff from the FightNews.com, and Monty Poole from the Oakland Tribune, all appropriately see it 30-27 for Andre Ward. There doesn't seem to be any other way to score those first 3 rounds, as I have it scored.
So Kessler behind.
Antonio, Andre Ward fights like a grizzled veteran. He holds on the inside. Look at him land the uppercut. He has all the veteran tricks on the inside.
Yes, I do, and I'm not surprised. This guy doesn't know how to lose. He hasn't lost since he was 12 years old. He won the only gold medal for the USA in the Olympics in Athens, and I mean, I'm not surprised. This guy has all the tools.
120 amateur fights for Ward, only 47 for Kessler. There's a right hand followed by a jab by Ward.
You know what? He fights every round as if it's the last. Every round is a championship round for Andre Ward, and that is a good mark for a young fighter coming up today. Don't take any rounds off. Do everything you can to secure victory.
That sequence is this fight in microcosm. Kessler threw about 8 punches and landed none.
Ward advancing, Kessler backing up. And that's the end of the round. Working the free hand. Just landed an uppercut there.
I can go out on a limb and say if Andre Ward's fight with this type of intensity for 12 rounds, he's going to be hard to beat for anyone in this tournament.
He's fighting very well.
So relaxed, calm, Andre Ward. As we come to the end of the round. Kessler in major trouble.
It's a very good point, Antonio, and well put. Andre Ward said, I'm going to do what's least expected of me in this fight. At every moment, really, he has. He's mixed up his attack and kept Kessler completely confused during most of this fight.
Antonio, the jab to the body, the belt line. Why has it been so effective for Andre Ward?
You know, it's one of those things that keeps Kessler at bay. I mean, sticking a jab to your solar plexus, Floyd Mayweather is an expert at that. He does it all the time. Roy Jones Jr. was a great fighter going, did that. He kept his opponent at bay, and then it lined him up for an overhand right over the top of it.
Lead right hand, connecting for Ward.
Andre Ward is taking every chance in the world and getting away with it. Kessler not able to get it.
It's on the island now. It's on the island. Where's that? See where's that? You guys take that? Right now.
This hand's over. Andre Ward is the new WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the world as he stops Mikkel Kessler here at the Super 6 World Boxing Classic. He chopped him up from the very beginning. And now we have been told that they're going to the scorecards.
The reason for that is it was the cut that was created by that second clash of heads when Jack Rice rightfully saw the clash of heads and said if that injury creates a stoppage, we will go to the scorecards. And that's exactly what happened. But in all likelihood, unless there is one of the greatest robberies since the Brinks, clearly that young man will be champion and will win a match and get 3 points in this tournament.
Now we assume that Ward had a pretty big lead, but we will soon find out here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
concern ringside. Andre Ward's wife, Tiffany.
She knows enough about boxing, though, to know that if they go to the cards, her husband may well win.
Gentlemen, this bout has been stopped at the time of 1 minute 42 seconds in round number 11 due to a headbutt which occurred earlier in the bout and was subsequently reopened during the fight at round number 11. Our ringside physician determines the fighter is unable to continue. Therefore, we go to the scorecards with a technical decision. Ladies and gentlemen, at the mark, the judges have the bout scored as follows. Judge Michael Hook sees the bout 97 to 93. Stanley Christodoulou and Steve Morrow both score the bout 98 to 92. All three in favor of the winner by way of technical decision. And the new WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the World, Andre S.O.G.
Olympic gold medalist, father, husband, and now WBA Super Middleweight title holder. All the hard work paying off for Andre Ward.
And here we go with the main event of the evening. It's the Super 6 World Boxing Classic. It's scheduled 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Oakland, California, it's Showtime! Introducing to you first the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with white trim and fighting out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. He weighed in at a trim and ready 166 pounds with a record of 29 wins, 1 loss. He has 20 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making his first attempt at a world title, please welcome the challenger, currently ranked the WBA number 4 world super middleweight contender, introducing Sweetness, Alan Green. And his opponent across the ring, the defending world champion on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with blue trim. He is the Bay Area kid and boxing's pride of Oakland, California. He weighed in at 167 3/4 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with a record of 21 wins, no losses, 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, he is making the first defense of his world title. Please welcome the 2004 Olympic gold medalist and the undefeated WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the world. Here is the undefeated Andre S.O.G. Ward.
Alan Green, although he's a big puncher, he can't sit and wait for one big shot.
Absolutely.
Not against a classy and slick boxer like Andre Ward.
And you've got to punch some. You're going to come here to Oakland against the champion and beat him. You've got to throw punches.
Nice right hand by Ward. Ward standing right in front, goes to the body. Now he eats a left hook by Green.
And Green needs to do more of that. Initiate the contact. Step to the champion, and you got to take his title, especially here in Oakland.
Alan Green getting in this tournament by virtue of Jermaine Taylor having to withdraw after his fight with Arthur Abraham.
And a great opportunity for him, and one that he says he'll make the most of. Now, there's a left hook a moment ago by Andre Ward. He doesn't want to get into a left hooking contest, though.
Hands are free, gentlemen. Hands are free. Let him go.
7 seconds remaining in the second round.
Up at the bell.
Both fighters starting to warm up now.
He won't fight me on the inside. He's doing
counterpunch. He has the look of a rejected fighter right now. Big shot.
And you know, he gets just enough room to punch, as Gus pointed out, getting a little...
Super middleweight title in Oakland. Once again, Ward moving forward, throwing the heavier shots. He goes back downstairs. Andre Ward has shown incredible versatility in this fight.
Hands are free.
Yeah,
And in this turn, get your hand up.
yeah, it seems like he has it all, the total package. And what I like more so than anything is that killer instinct. I mean, the kid fights hard every second of every round. How can you stop that?
And he's not a giant puncher, so he needs to put all those punches together.
Nice jab, followed by a right hand. Green just eats it and says nothing.
3 points for 3 points if you knock out your opponent. Although only a win will assure him a shot in the semifinals. But you want all those points.
Ward really loading up on his punches, especially that right hand. And he's keeping Green on the ropes. Uppercut, shoulder, left hook. Now he works the free hand.
When I was talking about experience, I mean right now, Alan Green should know that he needs to turn his opponent and escape out of that trap that he's in right now.
Nice left hook by Ward again. Ward just taking away all of Green's height and length.
And Raul plays is appropriately not separating them because they're working.
Great inside fighting by Ward. Early and often by the champion.
All he's doing is keep him going for about a minute in the round, and then it's time to put those hands together on him, okay? Bring him under and bring him over. Is he starting to get hard now? He does not have the energy. You hear me? Get him about a minute into the water, okay? Get him about a minute into the deep. Let him get a little more tired in this round. Back up, back up. Let's go, box.
Andre Ward, Alan Green, the WBA Super Middleweight title. Ninth round scheduled for 12. Andre Ward has been the busier fighter from the very beginning. He's shown us a wrinkle tonight of fighting inside and being super effective against the taller, longer Alan Green. Now he pushes him on the ropes, where Green has been comfortable just standing there.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to look back at this tape and get the experience that he's going to learn from this fight. And he has to improve because this just won't get him.
Take a deep breath. Let's go.
And the interesting thing is, in his next fight, even though Mikkel Kessler doesn't have quite the movement of Andre Ward, he's also a combination puncher. So Alan Green's going to face the same kind of volume of punching.
And if the Mikkel Kessler shows up that showed up against Carl Froch, I mean, he's going to be in for another long night.
Alan Green's going to have to be much more active. And you know, that Green was worried about Ward holding. It's been Green doing a little more holding in this last fight. Early on he was.
Right.
and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision as all three judges scored about exactly the same, 120 to 108. All three in favor of the winner, and still champion tonight, securing his place in the Super 6 semifinals, Andre S.O.G.
Winning this tournament is extremely important for me. I've sacrificed a lot to get to this point.
Ich habe gesagt, das ist für mich das wichtigste Kampf. Das Ende meines Super 6 Turnier. Wenn ich da verliere, fliege ich raus. Und
They really underestimated Andre Ward's toughness. They're in there with a real champion tonight in the show.
People say what they're gonna say. When I'm physical, I'm dirty. And when I box, I'm not physical enough. That tells me just fight my fight.
das gehört zu seiner Taktik. Kopfschuss. Auch gehört zu seiner Taktik. Das ist Boxen, das gehört alles zum Boxen.
And he's got that fire in his eyes.
I want to win this tournament.
I think Arthur Abraham is a beast.
Abraham looking for the home run.
He's desperate. But he knows his career is hanging in the balance here.
Das ist meine letzte Chance.
I hope it's a war. I hope it's a war every round. I really want that trophy.
Introducing our three judges scoring this bout from ringside. From Germany, Ingo Barabbas. From South Africa, Stanley Christodoulou. And from the United States, Dr. James Janakin. Introducing our third man in the ring, our referee from Puerto Rico, Luis Pabon. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the Super 6 World Boxing Classic semifinals and the WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Carson, California, it's showtime! Introducing to you first, the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing maroon trunks with black trim, fighting out of Berlin, Germany, by way of Armenia. He weighed in at 167 pounds, with a record of 32 wins, 2 losses. He has 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the challenger, currently ranked at WBA number 3 World Super Middleweight contender. Please welcome the hard-hitting, former long-time IBF middleweight champion of the world, introducing King Arthur Abraham. Across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner, the defending world champion, wearing red trunks with white trim, the Bay Area kid and boxing pride of Oakland, California. He weighed in at the super middleweight limit of 168 pounds. His record, 23 wins, no losses, 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making the third defense of his title, please welcome the U.S. representative and winner of the 2004 Olympic gold medal. Here is the undefeated WBA Super Middleweight champion of the world, introducing Andre S.O.G. Ward. Once again, our referee in charge, now to give instructions, Luis Pabon.
Go down, take him down. Okay, guys, I give you instruction in the dressing room. Let's have a clean match, okay? Good luck and God bless you.
Andre Ward, Arthur Abraham for the WBA Super Middleweight World title and a place in the Super 6 World Boxing Classic final. Round 1.
Now there's something you don't see every day. Arthur Abraham moving forward in the first 15 seconds of a fight.
And you know what, Al? It's very important to see how he came out.
Yep.
I see a man that's focused and determined right now, and this makes for a great fighter.
Yeah, we hope so. And you're right. That was good body language early for Abraham.
Andre Ward slipping in the center of the ring.
The Abraham jab, which is often underused, could be a very important weapon for him tonight. He needs to use it early on. He's thrown it several times very well.
Arthur Abraham telling us when we asked him, what is Andre Ward's weakness? He said, the chin. He has no chin.
Well, that's a bold statement. Darnell Boone did knock Ward down in 2005, but that's the only time he's been down. So maybe a slight overstatement, but Abraham's a big puncher, so he hopes to test that chin.
Abraham coming in, landing that looping right hand. Now he'll back off.
Ward's camp said it's very important for him to go to the body. They think Abraham can be hurt to the body, so we'll see how well he does in the first few rounds with that.
I'll tell you one thing that I'm noticing, that Abraham has that tight peekaboo defense, and it seems like there's really no opening for Andre right now.
Well, and that was always his strength, but when he's coming forward, that defense works a little better when he's just languishing on the ropes.
Abraham trying to get closer. Misses a wild right hand. And Ward goes right back down to the midsection with the jab. Natural left-hander. Oh, beautiful. Stiff jab by Ward. He's a natural left-hander. He writes with his left hand, throws a baseball with his right hand. Virgil turned him over to orthodox early in his career, and he wished he would have stayed as a southpaw, Antonio.
Well, you know, southpaws have advantages. You know, I myself was a converted fighter. When I first started, I taught myself